Good morning, students. Yet another video on adjustment. This adjustment is, as you see, goods taken by the proprietor for personal use. If the proprietor takes goods from the business for his personal use, drawings account is debited and purchase account is credited. But suppose if the proprietor draws cash, then drawings account will be debited, cash account will be credited. Means the journal entry will become drawings to cash. So this journal entry will be drawings to purchase. If he draws any asset from the business, then it will be drawings to asset. If he draws cash from the business, then drawings to cash. If he draws money from the business's bank account, then drawings to bank account. So remember, students, we can proprietor can draw any asset. Suppose a typewriter he has taken or a computer he has taken out of the business, then drawings to asset, drawings to computer. If he has taken out cash, then drawings to cash. If he has taken out from the bank balance of the business, drawings to bank. And if he has taken out some stock from the business, then we can write either drawings to purchase, or even we can write drawings to stock. To stock. It's opening stock we will reduce. Drawings to stock. That also is possible. So let's start a sum to understand the entire entries. Before that, the journal entry is this, then how we will be treating in the balance sheet or in the final accounts rather. Let's understand that even. So treatment in the final accounts, goods taken by the proprietor for personal use, we are strict to the goods only. So we are writing in the credit side of the trading account as goods withdrawn by the proprietor, or we can even subtract from purchase. Subtract from purchase is what is more applicable as per our board is concerned. In the balance sheet, we will just simply subtract these drawings from capital, less from capital. Now my question is, if instead of if instead of mm, stock, if the proprietor would have drawn cash and that would have been given in the journal, in the adjustment, then how the treatment would have been? Then now my question is, if the proprietor withdraws cash from the business, so if you would have taken out asset, then we have to subtract from asset. Suppose we have taken out our computer from the business, so computer will be subtracted from the asset side, and the same amount we will subtract the capital. So see, asset and liability will equalize. Remember, students, that always for every adjustment, debit how much you add or subtract, same amount in the credit also you will add or subtract. That means debit must be equal to credit, and that is why our balance sheet always matches. If you recall any transaction, suppose outstanding expense, so we write in the debit side of P&L account or trading account, and we write in the credit side of the balance sheet, that is liability. So debit is equal to credit. Any type of adjustment if you will take, you will always see that debit will be always equal to credit. If debit is increasing, credit will increase. If debit is reducing, credit is reducing. If debit is uh, if there is no effect in debit, then once it will be credit increase and credit decrease. You recall your chapter sim accounting equation. We did over there the same thing. So that only we are doing in adjustments, same as accounting equation. Now let's understand this whole thing by a sum. Opening stock 2000, purchase 10,000, capital 12,000 in the trial balance extract given. An adjustment is goods costing 500 were taken by the proprietor for personal use. So goods costing rupees 500 is taken by the proprietor for his personal use. So Drawings to purchase is the journal entry. Now let me tell you one more thing. Drawings will be subtracted directly from drawings will be subtracted directly from capital, that is the item of liability. That's why no closing entry is required. For purchase, we can subtract from purchase only. So we don't have to make any closing entry for this event. We will subtract from purchase. We write to stock, then we will subtract from stock. Okay? So that is why no closing entry is passed as such. If any nominal account would have been there other than purchase or stock, then I would have made a closing entry even. We just subtract from purchase this one, and we will subtract from capital this one, drawings. So to opening stock 2000, to purchase 10,000, less drawings 500, 9,500 it became. This is a trading and profit and loss extract. In the trading account, we have written this. And in the balance sheet, capital less drawings 500, 11,500. That's all. If this would have been drawings of cash, then less cash, I would less drawings. And then from cash over here, cash balance would have been given, I would have subtracted cash. If any asset would have been there, asset value would have been given, I would have subtracted asset value from here, how much the proprietor has drawn. From the asset only we will subtract. Then we do not have to write this subtraction in the trading and profit and loss account from purchase. From purchase, we then do not have to subtract. When asset or cash or bank balance is reduced, then it will be directly coming in the liability side as less from capital, the drawings part, and from asset we will subtract, and from cash we can subtract, from bank balance we can subtract, as the case may be. Now this is a sum. This is your homework sum, students. Opening stock, purchase, capital, adjustment, goods costing 1,500 were taken by the proprietor for personal use. One thing you notice over here, students, that purchase is only 1,000, but goods withdrawn by the proprietor is 1,500. Now in this case, 1,500, you need to subtract 1,000 from purchase, 500 from opening stock, or you can just subtract from opening stock only 1,500 entirely. Let the purchase be 1,500 only. I'll add one more entry into this. So this is your homework, students. Opening stock 12,000, cash balance 5,000, purchase 1,000, assets 6,000, and capital 24,000. This is your trial balance extract, a part of trial balance. And adjustments are given all this. So these are the different adjustments. Goods costing 1,500 were taken by the proprietor for personal use. Cash 1,000 withdrawn by the proprietor for personal use. So again, one more drawing. One more drawing over here. Asset worth rupees 3,000 withdrawn by the proprietor for personal use. So these three drawings, you will be subtracting this 5,500 total drawings from capital only, and just do the sum and give it to me. You can send the sum in the comment section of my YouTube channel. Thank you, students.